It's the only good thing about being out of there.
Yeah, I'm a live stream right now.
Lips were burning.
Oh, dude, I finally stopped burning. It's nice.
Yeah.
What brought you out here today, bud?
What? Freedom.
Freedom?
Yeah.
Right on, man. Do you think...
statement. We need to bring back America.
You think we're losing our freedoms in this country?
Yes, big time.
Yeah? What do you think?
Brown's a communist.
I think that's a fair assessment. What do you think the people need to do? Are you happy with the numbers here today?
There needs to be more. People need to make a stand. Sitting at home isn't making a stand.
Yeah.
Voting isn't making a stand because they're
not respecting our vote anymore.
Yeah. This is the only way.
Only way?
Yeah.
I think we just got to get people to show up and stand up here. Yeah. Thanks, man. Can I see your flag here? Free Hong Kong Revolution. Now, what made you bring that flag out today? Can you tell us about it?
Can I tell you about it?
Yes, please. Live streaming right now. 1,200 people watching you.
Because clearly, it represents the conflict that we're in, right? We're in a conflict with the government here in our own country that wants to centralize power, just like the Chinese government has already done. And we see the effects of it in China. The censorship, the surveillance state, the prison system over there. You know, they were picking up people out of Hong Kong, the youth, taking them out of the train station and bringing them to detention facilities, maybe never to be seen again. You know, so it's the centralized power that we need to stand against. That's what this country was founded on, right? To resist the tyranny of the king, right? So that's what this flag represents.
I was in D.C. last weekend for the event. There were several people from South Korea that came, and they told me their story. They said that the South Korean presidential election had been stolen last April, and it was done through an electronic voting system. They came all the way to D.C. from South Korea to warn us about this. And they're saying that the rest of the world, it's plain as day to them that Joe Biden is a puppet for the CCP. And they said that the CCP is doing what's happening in our country and in South Korea, all over the world right now, and installing puppet leaders so that they can form the global CCP. And they're trying to get us to stand as the last man standing.
You know, I read a book that's called The Coming Conflict. It's about China, and it was written by a U.S. military person back in the 90s. And it's crazy because it talks about everything that we see happening today.
Yeah.
The coming conflict.
It's scary. In the 1920s, the Communist Party in America openly said their tenets and what they were going to push. They've put all of them in place today. This is not something that was done secret or under the cover of night. They have been doing this openly for close to 100 years, and nobody has stopped it. MacArthur tried to stop it.
Well, you know what Bill Gates said in the 90s after the Tiananmen Square massacre? Bill Gates said, what does human rights have to do with economic issues? Because he wanted into the country to sell computers, right? And all the American businesses wanted into China, and they wanted into that market. And the only company that put the brakes on it was Levi's, dude. Levi's wouldn't sell out. Levi's wouldn't go into China. But I mean, you know, that's what it's boiled down to. It's just about business. It's just about money. They're willing to sell out for access, and then China knows it. They sell that access. Joe Biden, they bought him.
I think our country has sold the soul of our citizens for material comfort.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.